Okay, welcome back to the playthrough Elden Ring with Justin Graymere, the Baron of the Blue Hills and a pure mage, and we are going to light these pylons this time. Probably try to, well, I don't know if we'll kill it, but we'll try to kill the red wolf over there. But we're going to start with her. And you were a little bit pitchy, so take that. This is going to summon these guys to come at me. They didn't come at me. That was weird. Usually come up and confront me. I'm gonna go down and confront them. Two shot. There's another guy here. Shot him twice in the shoulder. Hey, there's a ghost Glovewort. Whee. Okay, so I am actually going to show a trick I use with the wolf. Actually, I don't know if it's going to work that well with a mage with no bow and arrow. But what you can do is, so there's a red wolf patrolling out there. And the idea is to get in this area here. Maybe one over, I don't know. Probably this area here is fine. And summon your mimic. And see what we can do about, yeah, see, now you can't approach any closer than this. Where's my moon? I'm not sure what actually hit me. Yes, you cannot go over that way too far. Oh man. Shoot, I had that played perfectly and I didn't watch my health. Because I got my mimic. I don't want the stake of America. I got my mimic and forgot to repair my health after that. So we'll go back and do it all over again. This is the nature of the Soulsborne type games. Elden Soulsborne. You're still pitchy. Larry, I told you not to stand there. Larry, stop. Buford. Take that, Cletus. Alright. Now, this time, I'm actually going to pay attention to my health. Wait for the red wolf to come around. Might as well get him out. Remember to drink up. There's a dude there with an arrow. Bow and arrow somewhere. He took an ice crash. Oh, he's gonna start a fight with everybody. No, he's not. Alright, there's the wolf. Alright. He's going for it. Mother grabber, I was not watching. So I can't go too far that way. Because it'll make the wolf or my mimic disappear. So we are going to go ahead and go down here and start taking these guys out. See how Ice Crag does. Man, that sucked. And see, with all these deer around, it makes you target them. Hi there, ma'am. You're pitchy too. You guys need better vocal coaches. Alright. Ghost Glovewort. Light another pylon. Alright. So, I'm going to go up here. So, I think a lot of people don't realize that technique of fighting this red wolf in particular. You can summon your whatever tier you want, and then man, those jerks. You can summon whatever tier you want, and then just back up a little bit and use ranged attacks to do the. But the point is once your tier gets there, they can take aggro and they can help you. But if you go over here to fight it, you don't have any help. Yeah, you know, and that's okay. Like the one over by where the Ronnie's Quest takes you, that one up there. That one will, I took that out without an ash either, but it's just always easier with an ash. And there are people that they look down on using Spirit Ash, you know, like, well, you know, you should be, I don't know, kind of manly and or whatever, and you're being a weenie by using Spirit Ash. And yeah, you know, it's a game mechanic, and it's fun. And so play the game you want, right? And people play differently than you. That's okay. The difference is what the difference we have is what makes things exciting, you know? If we're all the same, it'd be a really boring world. And it actually shows a very immature, hey, chin shot, alright, I'll never use that. So, but it shows a very immature point of view, because that's what a child thinks, is that everything is the way I think it is, and there's no room for discussion or any other way of doing things, and that's just an immature way to think. And you know, I've had 3 businesses over the years, and you know, they've all been more or less successful. I mean, I supported my family on them and so forth. But one of the things that you want in a business when you're leading it is you need to value contention. You need to value that over harmony, right? That seems weird to say, because people are like, well, you don't want to argue. I actually want to go this way. You don't want to argue and all this stuff. And so you can argue and be respectful and stuff. It's not at all hateful. But it's, you know, the thing is you can harmoniously go bankrupt. So part of, you know, a healthy business environment is having some contention. It doesn't mean disrespectful, doesn't mean hatred, any of that. But, okay, I'm bound to the wall. But you want to understand that people have other ideas and different ways of doing stuff. You can learn, and you got to admit you don't have all the answers, and it's okay, for instance, to ask for help or give your opinion. And what I found is when the employees have the ability to give their opinion without fear of, you coming down on them or whatever, it makes a much more healthy business, because everybody then they've been heard, and, if it's a good idea, we implement it. And they know that, and so then there's buy-in, right? Because I've missed this jump before, embarrassingly. So there's buy-in because everybody's had their opinion heard. You've discussed it. You've had some contention, and like I said, you don't need to be disrespectful. I won't tolerate that if people are disrespectful, really, to anybody, even management down to staff, which that doesn't happen. And really, nobody wants to be disrespectful anyway, really. If you have somebody who wants to be disrespectful, you just let them go. Say we're training the other team, or however you want to put it. So all that to say, that's sort of a lesson that you can learn from Elden Ring and Dark Souls and things like that, that there's other ways of doing things, and just because it's different from you doesn't mean they're wrong. And in fact, learning a different way of doing things can be exciting. For instance, I had a subscriber that mentioned using the Staff of Loss. And you know what? I listened to him. I said, that sounds like a great idea. And it is a great idea. Now, when I tested it, I found out that at least with a high intelligence mage, I mean, like the 99% or 99 intellect mage, that it would not actually be effective or as effective as others until New Game Plus. But the fact is I welcomed that input, and it was great. I thought it was a great idea, and it, and even a new game, it wasn't a shabby build or anything. It's a little bit limited on the amount of spells you can use, but it's it's a great idea. But if I had just said, no, that's not the way I do it, that's not how you play, or whatever, and just dismissed them, you miss out a lot. And that's a life lesson. I guess I'm getting a little bit philosophical here, but, this is why I appreciate comments, and people interacting. And, what it boils down to, at the end, that's what life's all about, is other people. And, humanity doing things together, working together, that sort of thing. And to me, it's really sad when you see a bunch of division over, well, just political stuff, It's just silly. And I saw a really funny meme one of the employees sent me. And so it showed the top part of the meme. It was talking about politicians, and it said the way you think your side looks, the politician, and it showed Obi-Wan, with oh shoot, I'm out. Showed Obi-Wan with the all looking all stoic and sort of BA and all that stuff. And, for the force of good with, the Jedi, of course. And it said how the other side looks. And it showed Darth Vader, the Sith Lord. So, and the point was that it, from both points of view, your side's awesome, the other side's not, And the problem is people don't allow for conversation anymore, exchange of ideas, you know. And I know I understand there's generational differences. Where I was used to back in my day, you know, Democrats and Republicans and whoever could sit down, maybe kill a deer, and you could talk, you could have a nice dinner or whatever. And yeah, were there differences in what you thought? Yeah, there were, but it didn't mean that you couldn't talk to people and find common ground, you know. Quit shooting with a bow. Take that. And I don't know, I feel like we've lost that in some ways, but anyway, the funny part of that meme then, there's a guy to my left, or right rather, and I focus on a stupid deer. I'm out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I don't know how you let me out of that, dude. Bait your swing. Anyway, the funny part of that meme, though, was, so it said, you know, in politics, how your guy looks, and it looks like Obi-Wan, and how their side looks, and it looked like Darth Vader, you know, and the point it was making was like, you look at your side as good and the other side as evil, which is a dumb way to look at it, because what it showed at the bottom of the meme, it said what they look like in real life, and it showed Jar Jar Binks, you know. It was funny. So it's like, yeah, there's not, in many ways, there's not a lot of difference between them. You know, a lot of politicians are just looking for, you know, power or their agenda. And I am missing. I'm missing a pylon. I thought it was over here. I guess I missed it. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off on all that, but I was just thinking about some of the, there it is, some of the things people say on here, and honestly, the community for Elden Ring and Dark Souls at large, all that, Bloodborne, very, very positive community, very, very nice, cooperative, you know, like, I think it may have been Abyss Watcher that talked to me about the Staff of Loss, you know, and it's very cooperative, very helpful, you know. And then some of the, like, Call of Duty online is just caustic and toxic, you know. So I think this is a very good online community, works together, and part of it, you just gotta realize there's more than one way to do things. That's just life. All right, enough philosophy for now. Let's go in there and face this giant elk. And I think I'll use Rock Sling, yeah. 4 and 9, I should be good. All right. And we're gonna have the Mimic, so I'm gonna immediately refill my... Actually, what might be interesting for this is using... Oh, I gotta remember to do this. Is actually using... What do you got going on? No, sir. Try to kick me. You missed. And took an ice crack to the nostril. And my Mimic Tear's just standing there tanking it. Nope. Shoot. Didn't get him in time. This guy's kind of annoying, and he'll start taking life from people if you let him. I'm gonna keep hammering to try to get his life back down. Oh man, the full moon just sassed him up. This might do it right here. Stop it. Yeah, got it. Full moon. Man, he is spamming. That's Ronnie's dark moon. Yeah. Good job. Good job, everybody. Okay, well, I didn't mean to get so philosophical. This one was just, I guess, it was on my mind. It was just funny to me. All right, I'm gonna go back here. Okay, then we're going to see they're back alive. So I'm going to attempt to ignore them. I'm going to find the side race over here. Then we're going to face this stupid... Sometimes I get shot in the back when I do this. We'll end up facing the gargoyles eventually, which is a very annoying fight. Pretty sure there's a dude chasing me because my stamina is going down. Didn't catch me. So we will start working on getting to the one of the most annoying fights in the game. That is the twin gargoyles. Let me see real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go process these remembrances. I'm gonna see if I upgrade myself. I have enough. So I'm gonna go back to the round table hold to get that. Did I make sure I touched that? No, I did not. That could have been disastrous if I blinked out. Whew, that's close. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the table Lost Grace. If you would, click a like and subscribe. Appreciate that. That helps a lot. And I appreciate you watching.